Centaur ELT.
Hi, Damien here. This is for my series Centaur ELT, where I'm exploring the use of AI in teaching and learning languages. Today I thought I'd just give you a little glimpse into how I used AI to assist me in learning Thai. I found this quite interesting because it sort of contrasts with maybe learning Thai and my own personal story when I first started to learn Thai, which was like, I don't know, nearly 20 years ago. And the example of I want to give is like sort of, where you used to listen to a song, you really liked it, and the struggle to actually find out, one, what the lyrics were, and two, what they actually meant. So there used to be this song I loved on the radio at the time called, I don't remember the name of the song, but it was by Silly Fools, right? So I remember always listening to it here on the radio, and I thought it sounded really good. And so I always tried to pick up, what the words were. But unfortunately, I could only get, I don't know, bits and pieces. And also, as you know, with listening, you have a habit of experiencing Monday greens, I think the idea was, where you mishear the lyrics. Yeah. So it was a struggle. Maybe I would try and ask a Thai friend, oh, what does that bit mean? And I'd get like a single word from the song. And then I would go online. It would take 20 minutes for the internet to come on. And then I would use a trusty book and pen and maybe try to write down a few words. And then I would dig deeper and usually have no luck in finding the lyrics. So I remembered this song. I think I knew like one phrase from it. I don't have any strength for my me Rio rang. Very bad version of me singing in Thai there. And that was like hearing the song multiple times, trying to explore it, trying to find out a bit about it. Actually saw the band play live, but I couldn't really understand it. But let's sort of juxtaposition my struggles in the past there to really just try and get a basic understanding of a song I liked to what I can do today and actually return to the song that I was so interested in when I was 26 years old. So we're traveling back to the past and into the future at the same time. So let me show you what I did when I was just playing around with iTunes and ChatGPT, the new sort of notebook. So let's go into it, yeah? All right, so what you could do is like now you have this sort of karaoke mode, which is very cool if you want to study the lyrics or practice your Thai through singing a song. What was cool was like now, for example, I can, and I imagine in the future, AI will be able to just look at this. So I can do this, take a screenshot, and what I do is I'll just then copy that screenshot and we can get done. And then we can bring in our split view and we'll bring in ChatGPT. We can do a new search and then I can paste the lyrics and translate lyrics. And bang, there it is. We have the English. And I don't know why they highlighted a bit in red. Okay, and then I can start saying, okay, what's some key vocab from the song I can use in day-to-day life. give me 3 words or collocations. And example sentences. All right, let's see how we go there. I could probably write a better prompt, but this is just to give you an idea of where we can go for it. Right, so we've got some good ones. We've got Greng Jai, which is a very important concept in Thailand, which you don't really have a word for in English. Tam Tam, which is follow. And then we have Bot Pleng for the song. Okay, and so they give us 3 example sentences, and then you could say, you know, I want you to extract a, you know, like create a CSV file with word translation and example sentence. Just more things you can do. So basically what I've done in, you know, like in a minute with this song is I've learnt more about the lyrics than I did 2 years back in 2001 to 2003 living in Thailand, where I could hardly piece together a few words. So I mean, that just shows you the contrast or the abundance of learning materials we have with the use of these type of tools nowadays. And then so it's created a CSV file, you can see there. Other things we experiment, can you make an image to express concepts of Greng Jai. Speed it up, I'll just write it in transliteration, which I find AI can easily understand. So we're going to get an image. Let's see how it goes with Greng Jai. As I said, sometimes it's a difficult concept for foreigners. All right, so this sort of got people whine. Okay, weird sort of AI generated versions of people whining. The person on the left looks particularly strange, but yeah, that's AI for you. So maybe that image you could use in, you know, in an app like Quizlet to help you remember it, possibly. Other things is you could then have a conversation with AI about the songs. Let's see if the conversation works here. Here we are. I don't think it's going to let me record it. Hey, can you hear me? Hey.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
สวัสดีครับอยากคุยเกี่ยวกับร้องเพลงแล้วแต่ปะพูดภาษาไทยได้ไหมครับ
สวัสดีครับ ยินดีครับ คุณอยากคุยเกี่ยวกับอะไรเกี่ยวกับเพลงแล้วแต่ปะของ Silly Fools บ้างครับ
อยากคุยกันเกี่ยวกับแรงใจเพราะว่าไม่เข้าใจคำศัพท์นี้ครับSo it still takes a bit long, but supposedly there's a new voice model coming out, which is quite
ได้
exciting.
ครับ
Here we go.
คำว่าเกรงใจ เป็นคำที่มีความหมายลึกซึ้งในวัฒนธรรมไทย แปลตรงว่า considerate หรือ respectful ในภาษาอังกฤษ แต่มีความหมายมากกว่านั้น คำนี้ใช้เพื่อแสดงความเคารพและความเกรงใจต่อความรู้สึกของผู้อื่น เช่น ไม่อยากรบกวน หรือทำให้คนอื่นลำบากใจ ตัวอย่างการใช้คำว่าเกรงใจในประโยค เน้น คุณไม่ต้องเกรงใจนะ You don't have to be considerate or feel obligated เมื่อมีคนพยายามที่จะช่วยเหลือแต่คุณไม่ควร เขาเกรงใจที่จะขอความช่วยเหลือ He feels too considerate to ask for help เมื่อคนหนึ่งต้องการความช่วยเหลือแต่ไม่กล้าขอ
So yeah, it's giving you a few examples there, so you can sort of shift into a spoken conversation in your, I don't know, second language of choice, which is, I think, another useful way to learn. So yeah, as you can see, I mean, in this little time traveling experiment, looking back at 2003, Damien, that sort of half-formed person he was, compared with 2024 language learning Damien, things have got a lot easier, and you're sort of spoiled for choice with like a, what is it, Rosetta Stone worth of language resources on the internet and other tools you can use. One point I might add, I mean, and other teachers have made this point, I think, is that, which could be good for language schools and language teachers, is that I think there's still merit in having communication or feedback with a person, because you're connecting with someone rather than some autocomplete on steroids type language learning model. And just to tie it all up, I remember like I'm doing a course online where I listen, read in Thai, and then I need to write a response, and I get feedback, which I think is from an actual teacher. So, and I feel that feedback, I don't know, it's more important because it feels better because it's got that human touch. While the AI can build on and give me feedback as well, there was just something nice about the human interaction. So maybe there's still hope for all us language teachers and language students out there that we won't be destroyed by AI or large language learning models. So that's it for this month and my little Centaur ELT sample. See you next time.